Hello people, again, it's Furbens stream, and we're back into our streaming routine. I haven't streamed that much lately, but it's all because I'm kinda busy lately, so you have to I have to apologize for this, but I'll try my best to stream as often as possible. So we are soon going to dive in back to the Final Fantasy X, but I just forgot to bring my gamepad. So give me a second. I need to go for my for. Okay, so I'm back. I have my gamepad with me, but why is my game not responsive right now? Okay, so it's responsive now. Okay, I need to recall where did we last left off. There are like over 6 hours of gameplay, and as far as I remember, with 21:37. Last time we have left our game was after rescuing Yuna from the hands of Albert terrorists, and now we're going to play a match against Luca Gomez, probably.
You sure you okay?
So while our heroes were rescuing Yuna, Waka was handling the match by himself, so it was kinda wearing him off.
Miss me?
But Tidus is back, so we're going to have a chance to
Lady Yuna, are you okay?
to try our
All
best
this because of me.
baseball match.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
How can you let some outbed kidnap you?
Hey, let it go, alright?
Don't go near Albert
Yeah, that
anymore, okay?
that kidnapping thing was kinda random, to be honest. Our heroes were looking for Auron and left Yuna for like 1 minute or even less, and Yuna got kidnapped, so we couldn't participate in the first match. However, here is the Tidus' chance to shine, while his friend is kinda tackled, and he needs to gather his strength. Ah, what about my controls? So every time I'm alt-tabbing, I'm losing control over the character. Okay, so I'm supposed to talk to someone, right? So it's not like I'm just leaving.
Don't tell anyone.
Ah, we found out that Yuna is actually a quarter Albert, and Waka is kinda racist. He doesn't like Albert people. We are going to talk about it in the future a lot.
The game starts soon. No time for warm-ups. Ready?
Let me at him!
It's not like we have any other choice, right? We need to go straight into game.
I got
Game!
something to tell you boys. After this game, I'm retiring.
Oh. We actually don't know how old are
Promised
these
myself
people.
this would be my last tournament. Win or lose.
There is no such thing as glossary in this game, so we cannot learn any of his other interesting details about them.
Since we're here, we
So
might
at
as
least
well
we
win.
can say that he's over 30, so
Mind a bench.
he might be old enough to retire. Or maybe he has his own personal
I'm
reasons.
warming the bench. He's taking my place. All right, boys, let's win this one. Let's make the goers goners.
Goers, goners. Okay, they are prolonged it quite
I saw you floating there
immensely.
on the sphere.
Hey, you weren't supposed to see that.
They are into each other. Oh. Okay, so we have this Lulu Waka scene.
You really gave it your all, didn't you?
All right, boys.
We still
what
don't
are we
know
gonna do?
many things about their relationship. So
For Captain Walker.
Captain Walk.
This is it, folks. In just a few
But I want to
the
play. Let's.
championship game.
I hope it's not going to be resolved in some kind of cutscene. As far as I know, as I remember, we were obliged to
But
play the
who
match.
could have imagined?
Why
The
would they
championship game
let us
between these two teams. Our legendary
receive those
Luca
tutorials?
Goers going against the horrendously ill-fated Besaid Aurochs.
Ah, so here he is.
This looks
Oron.
like history in the making, Bubba.
He's present on the stadium. And they were looking for him in the city. But he was right over there. Those textured, this textured crowd. Okay, I cannot recall every single rule we have learned on the last stream, but I guess we'll be fine. It's not very hard match. And hard matches are like in the Blitzball League when you're playing the additional content. So I guess this is going to let us win. As long as we're not
They're
vegetables.
already going at it, folks. The goers are taunting the Aurochs.
And we can see that it's not men-only discipline, it's like mixed genders, so kind of interesting. There are not many real sports when we're playing with mixed genders, right? Okay, so the ball off, and I do not control the characters. Here's the breakthrough pass. I do not have any control over this. But the pass is going to be pretty weak. But he made it. Remember, I do not have any control while I'm in defense, so it's all about the stats. And he's shooting from kinda weird position. And as they say, said in the tutorial, it's completely random who's going to get a free ball. So now it's Bixen versus Kippa. Okay, and now I should have control, but I can even set the formation of my guys. My passing is at 6 points, so my pass is definitely not going to. There's no way I'm getting through Doran. He has 9 attack, I have 3 energy. Hello, Dakurza. And my pass is pretty weak. His block rating is 5, so I'm going to lose this ball anyway. I'll try to pass, but it's not going to connect. No way. Ah, but it was kind of close. Go get him, get him, get him. They have so many health. Oh my god, is he going to rush over himself? Okay. 4 against the 1. And Bota got the ball. I couldn't do that much. Wow, my guys are weak. My guys are so weak. Look at this. But this pass is going to break through, so without any breaks, let's pass. And who is it? Tidus. Tidus is supposed to be a star, so let's see. Let's look at his stats. Oh, he didn't even touch it. So there is kind of RNG here. I would like to break, so... Okay, let's try this. 10 against 9. I believe I should be able to dribble, so I can close the gap. And he is going to be a clear situation. Oh, but there is blocker, wow. I believe. I thought that we'll be able to move past him, so... Okay, I'm going to dribble him. Wow! How did this happen? I had 10 attack against his 8 blocks, so it's like random. So it's like these values are more like symbolic values instead of the actual stats. Wow, his pass value is so high. And Bigson, 12 shots. I believe he's going to score. Almost. Wow, okay, so he's going to score a goal. No way. There is no defender. 12 shot. My goalkeeper has only 5 catch rating, so we're losing, but it's not over yet. We are very close to score our goal first, but Tidus got disrupted, unfortunately. But it's off. Look at this font. But this pass rating is kinda high. I'm kinda pissed off about those angles getting changed. Okay, so no way I'm going to... unfortunately. I won't be able to break through the graph. And I'm not going to connect my pass. So let's try our luck, but... It's not that good. Well, our guys are pretty weak when in statistics when compared to Luka goers, so it's kinda a feat to win this match. I thought this was going to be easy, but... Oh! Unexpected, so... Let's make an advantage here. Okay, the pass statistic is kinda high, so I guess I'll be able to pass it to Tidus. Let's try it. I'm not sure how long is the match. If it's 5 minutes, then I need to hurry. Fuck! 2 defenders. And... If it was only 1 defender, I could make it, but... I could make it. Okay. I can't move back? Really? So once I decide... Okay, I guess I need to shoot. What is it? What is going on? It's 9 attack versus 10 endurance and I'm losing the ball. What the fuck? I don't get it. Okay, so this is kinda random. I thought it was like 0 to 1 and it's actually kinda... Okay, so at least I have a defender here. Oh, so it's actually worked in my favor. Okay, there is a guy with a good position, but my pass is so fucking weak. This guy is so fucking weak, Bota. Look at him, he has only 6 pass value and 3 endurance. There's no, actually... There's nothing I can do, he's so fucking weak. Look at this. No way. It's half time. Okay, so at least we have 2 halves. two halves of the match.
Goers are just playing great, Baba. Really great.
So we need to have Tidus to possess the ball the most, but he's actually unable to. And look at this, these guys are actually leveling up in their statistics during the match. So maybe our guys... Oh, okay, I like it. Both are received to got 2 levels up, and Letty 1. Tidus is level 2, but look at he just needs 1 more experience point, and I don't know how experience points are granted here, so let's look at this. Bota. Block increased, HP increased, pass increased, so Letty is a good passer, and he could pass the ball to Tidus, and Tidus probably has the best shot here. It's 10, so I need to play on Tidus.
So on defense, boys, stop those goers.
It's like the simplest possible advice you can give to your guys.
Goers are going down. Yeah.
Okay, so the guys are trying to motivate each other. And it's not very motivating if you ask me. These are just like the words. Okay, so here like some kind of tactics. I can even give them some kind of commands. Players level 3 and up can use techniques. So this is all about those techniques which you can learn during the match, and as they are saying here, it's unavailable for players above below level 3. And he is like... okay, so now I can have the player here focus on a certain opponent selected to learn his technique, but it's not like I need it in this match, right? I'm not going to learn Venom Tackle during the match, but who knows? I don't even know their positions, so let's have Letty focus on Graph, since he's probably midfielder. I guess those acronyms on the left side are indicating that. Okay, so let's move. Blitzball is very interesting when you're playing it for yourself during the additional content stuff, right? But here we are very limited, and our Blitzball players are trash. So okay, so I'm going to try to pass to Tidus and let him have it. Wow. So they actually made it. They actually made a pass. Okay, am I able to... 10 against 10. I cannot pass, I cannot shoot. So either way, I'm going to lose the ball, but... Okay, so let's try a free ball. So if I'm not going to break her, and I'll try shooting, so the ball will be blocked. Oh, so actually it wasn't, but keeper is going to get it anyway. Oh, and that was what I was actually counting for, but 3 guys are here, so there is no way I'm going to break through them. Or maybe, or can I? But my stats are pretty low. Okay, so let's try break through Doram and shoot. YOLO. You only live once, right? It was easily cast by the enemy player, opponent player. Wow, what happened to him? Look at those stats. 2 attack, really. They are so weak. They are really weak. So it's not an exaggeration when they were talking like beside orcs are so weak. They are really weak. Tidus is not a defensive player, so he lost that ball. It was so close. Oh! But this attack... They are so weak. They are so weak. So this match is actually pretty hard. But later, if you are playing these matches, you can make transfers, you can buy other players, you can level up your players, so... Okay. But this ball is lost. Tidus. Okay, yes, yes, but where is he? Where is he? Ah, 3 against the 1, 3 against the 1. And I cannot break through. It's like they're always set to to break me. Okay, so I'll try to break Valgerda. It's a lost situation anyway, and then I'll try to shoot in hope that. Okay, so it's like there's nothing to talk about. Wow, he's so slow. Okay, so he got her. He has pretty big attack value, but this pass is going to connect. Okay, but what's happening? The match is not over.
They're calling for some action.
Is it script?
The Auroch spirits are fading quickly. Are they going down without a fight?
So is it scripted match? Is it that I'm supposed to lose this? As far as I remember, it is possible to win this match, right? I cannot remember. Oh, and hello Invisible Opinion, how is your day? Oh, you left.
Everyone seems
Too bad.
to be calling for Waka, folks.
So it's like we are disappointing Waka this moment. Okay, so what is he actually doing right now? Is it like he's cheering during the match
Where is that player going?
while he's losing?
He's leaving the sphere pool. He may be injured.
It's funny how they are looking at him while he's leaving. Oh, so I guess they are going to switch.
To be honest, I did kind of feel left out. But it really was the Oryx and Waka show.
Okay, so I
after
guess
all.
we have Waka for 2 last minutes of the match.
I wonder what's happening. The crowd is going wild. Ah, it's Waka. He's back on the field and ready to go.
So it's like they want to make this Waka moment.
The Auroch seem glad to have him back.
So I hope at least he has better stats than Stidus. Or maybe they are going to receive a boost. So this Blitz-off is kind of... Why? Okay, 2 minutes left. And I don't know anything about Waka stats. It's not going to happen. He's going to dribble through both of these guys. Waka, get him, Waka, get him! Okay, so definitely he's going to try to shoot, but it's not going to happen, right? And it's kind of funny that the keeper is named Keeper. So like the best passer would be Pasa? Okay, so I guess we'll dribble him. Her. Him. I don't know. These people looks very... weird. It's kinda hard to determine their gender. Okay, so I'm not getting blocked. I can pass to Dato and he has 8 shoot, but Waka is pretty close and he has 13 shoot. Okay, so let's pass to Waka and hope that he will be able to score in one-on-one. Okay, this is going to be a good position. It's one-on-one. Oh my god. Okay, assuming it's going to work as it is supposed to, I should be able to break through Balgerda, and then I guess it's a score. But okay, YOLO, you only live once. Then we'll try to shoot. Oh, he has even an ability. Look at this. I can use HP points to improve my shot, and then it's like it has 16 points. Yeah, it worked in our favor. So I guess it's 1-1. Okay, we did it. And now we have less than a minute to decide this match in our favor. So it was a good change to switch off Tidus with Waka. It's not like Tidus was the weakest player in the team, but we have Waka, who is way better. Okay, I guess he won't he won't be able to do this. We have, look at this, the time still goes on through all these animations. Okay, so I need to be very quick, but there is no time, and I'm not going to break through them. Really. They got me at my own goal, so but the match is over. So at least we didn't lose. So is there going to be like the third half? Which is kinda absurd. Third half? Overtime. Okay, so there is overtime. So we still have chances to win this match. Can I switch Tidus in? There's that very weak guy, like... This is actually bullshit with Dato. Dato, I would like to switch him off with Tidus, but he's unavailable, so let's just stay with... Ah, okay, so I'm determining who is going to play where. Okay, so left forward is going to be Waka, but I want to... No, I want to reset these positions. Okay, so the first, left forward, let it be... Okay, who has the best passing here? Letty, so he's definitely need to be midfielder. Or maybe Dato with endurance. But his pass is pretty weak. Okay, so let's have Waka, Dato, Letty, Jasu, and... Okay, so we need to go with default team. And let's have Letty... Ah, we have no techs, right? The only tech is Venom Shot. And look at this page, there are like this many abilities available. Okay, so let's do this, and let's Letty mark a graph. Okay, I'm not sure how long is overtime supposed to last. Is it like only 2.5 minutes, or is it 5 minutes? And for some reason they got the ball first. So let's do this, we can win this. 3 against 1, there is no way he can move past this. Or is there? Okay, so this guy's pretty tough, he can... Or my guys are pretty weak. And he's able to easily break through my guys. Okay, so here it is. Ah! Why didn't he got that ball, really? And he's shooting from that position. What? Okay, it was a tie. 6 shot against 6 catch. And we lost. It's already, so it was a golden goal? Okay, that was kinda random. I couldn't do anything. They got the ball. I couldn't do anything in the breaking, and so it was all about the setting the team, and there wasn't anything I couldn't predicted this, right? So I couldn't set them in a better formation, so unfortunately we lost, but well, at least we scored a goal. That's something, right? But they are weak. They are so weak beside Oroks. So let's say that losing in this way is not a bad option when you take into the account their actual possibilities. And actually our players are being attacked by water monsters, fish monsters. Where did they came from? And now we have only Waka and Tidus to fight, so let's do this. Definitely I'm going to cast haste. Haste on Tidus. And Waka. Duck attack. So let's see if... Okay, so he's actually able to one-shot them, so it's there's no point in using these skills. But we need more haste. Haste for Waka. Okay, so that was kinda lucky, that previous attack. Cheer. Let's increase stats, defense and strength. Okay, but this definitely it's not the single the single set of 3 enemies. There are going to be more. Is there anything I can do here? I don't think so. But look at this. Now we are we have a head start, so we can easily take an advantage. Okay, 2 more will join, of course. Let's get this one down. Again, cheer. There's going to be boss later, right? Okay, every time we beat 2 of them, 2 more are coming. Oh, at least there was only 1 this time. Overkill, yeah. Awesome. Another 3. But now we got this. I can even cheer Waka up even more. So let's see if it's stacking infinitely. Yeah, it looks like this bonuses from cheer ability stacks infinitely. Okay, due to having a haste applied on both of my characters, I am absolutely giving them no chance to attack. So this is why I like this system of the turns indicated on the right side the screen. I can easily predict who is going to attack when and plan out my entire game. So this is why I actually don't... I'm not a fan of new systems in new Final Fantasy games. But it's like
What's happening?
2017, right? And here we are, a CGI with Auron. People are running away from the monsters, but Auron... It's like a piece of cake from him, right? Would you back off with that kind of a sword, right? Remember him from Kingdom Hearts 2. Or we should say, actually, we remember Auron from Final Fantasy X in Kingdom Hearts 2. One shot. And they gave us a moment to play as Auron.
So, you do know him?
Yeah, Best guardian there ever was.
Best guardian that ever was. Okay, this one looks terrifying. So I guess we still go with haste. Haste for Oron. Dark attack. It's definitely going to work. So he's going to miss now. But it's Sonic Boom, so... Oh! So he actually can miss it. Okay, Power Break. It's an ability which lowers an enemy's strength, but Oron doesn't have that much of it, so there's no need to lower the strength as long as he's blinded. So let's exploit it. He's going to miss every time he has the status applied on him. Oh, so he actually made it and hurt Oron. Okay, those hastes from the previous battle were off. He's going to counter-attack every time. Garuda, it's called Garuda, and there are some tips as long as we have sensor ability in our possession. So I'm going to cheer up the guys. So it's like always counter-attacking. It's not mentioned in this description. And Tidus finishes it. Okay, so now definitely Oron is going to become the member of our party. And they are surrounded. Look at this! This coyote has an anus. Okay, Seymour arrives. Remember that Guado, who is an apprentice of the Pope, the Maester. And he's now showing his abilities. Probably the best looking Aeon in this entire game, Anima. Its design and overall idea for this Aeon is awesome. This anchor, which pulls it off from under the ground. And look at this, it's like it's hurting itself to kill these monsters. The best Aeon in this game. In my opinion, of course. So at least we know now that Seymour is also a summoner. And he has way more interesting summons than Yuna. Okay, we're going to save the game right now. So it's over. That's charade.
Leaving, Captain? Shouldn't you heal up first? Yuna needs me with her now. I can't be lying around in some bed.
So now Waka is completely retiring from playing Blitzball, and he wants to
The Blitz season just started. Don't make those faces, yeah?
to sacrifice himself for Yuna. To dedicate himself to her pilgrimage.
Well, see ya, boys.
It's like the symbolic passing the ball.
I can't hear you.
Captain.
Are you sure?
So I
Never
guess.
like long goodbyes anyway.
Okay,
Sorry for
so.
making you wait, Yuna.
Oh, why can I? Why
Have
can
some
I?
promises to keep, yeah?
Why can I this
From now on, you're
spouse
a
this?
full-time guardian.
Okay.
Then welcome back,
And
Sir Walker.
beware,
have you with
because
Hey,
this is probably the scene in which the cringe is going
be
to
back,
get at its
yeah?
peak. Or maybe I'm mistaken, but I believe it's going to be
So-
right now.
any news on what happened?
Not really. We don't know where the fiends came from. Maester Micah is safe and sound, thanks to Maester Seymour. That's about it.
Maester Seymour's Aeon. It was so powerful.
Yeah, it was. Those two
Hey,
open
you! Don't just
passages.
stand there! All of this is your fault!
Okay, so now they
You
are
were swallowed by sin, ended up here in
they have
Spirit,
an
not being
opportunity
able
to
go back
talk to each
Xanarkand,
other
everything!
after the very beginning of the game.
I'm telling you, it's all your fault!
Of course, he's not going to say anything.
Who are you anyway? You knew my old man, didn't you?
Yeah,
He looks drunk.
And you also knew Yuna's father?
that's correct.
Hey man, there's no way. That's just impossible.
Nothing impossible about it. Jekt, Braska, and I. Together we defeated Sin 10 years ago.
So they did it.
Then I went to Xanarkand,
Okay, remember, Braska was
watched
Yuna's
every
father,
so that one day
and the
I
Jekt
could
was
bring you
Tidus'
to
father.
Spira.
Tidus
Why did it
is...
have to be me?
Jekt asked me to.
He's trying to trigger him as much
Is
as
he
possible.
alive?
Oh, kind of
It
surprising.
depends on what you mean by alive. He is no longer human.
So Jekt is
Then-
alive, but
I felt something of Jekt there in that shell, couldn't you? You must have felt him when you came in contact with Sin.
so it's like Auron suggests
Can't be.
that Jekt is somehow connected to Sin, to the entire
It
monster.
is.
Oh,
Sin is Jekt.
so it's not like he's connected. He's implying that he is in
No,
fact
that's
in fact
ridiculous. No
Sin.
way. I
But
don't believe you.
how is it possible? What does he mean?
But it is the truth. You'll see for yourself.
So let's say it's first.
Come with me.
It's
I
a
say
first
Every story must have an
plot
ending.
twist, right?
I don't care about your stories.
I see. Sorry you feel that way. Fine then. Come or don't come, it's your decision.
Ah! What am I supposed to say? You tell me it's my decision. But I don't have a choice, do I? You're the only one who can tell me what's going on anyways. I have to go with you. I have to.
The animations are pretty off,
Irritating.
but the listening is just not prepared. That
Or are you
whereas
afraid?
as in the current generation games, today it is way easier to create a proper lip sync. There are some simple tools for this, and back in that time it was all about making entire animations from the very scratch, from the very beginning.
Will
So
I
it's
ever go home?
pretty obvious
Back to
that
Xanarkand?
the lip sync is from the Japanese version,
That's
and
up to Jekt.
it's not always going to match the English voiceover.
I'm going to offer my services to Yuna. Come.
So Auron wants to become a guardian to Yuna, and it would be like the second time he's servicing her family. So I guess that Yuna is not going even to hesitate that much, and she'll accept it and right away. Okay, so let's follow Auron. Okay, so let me have save here. I would like to deal with the statistics. Look at this. There are some points here to spend. Let's move Tidus by 2 points. We have more than enough power spheres, so the health rises, strength rises by 1 point. Waka. Do we have any ability spheres? We don't have ability spheres. HP sphere. Let him have some HP. And I would move, but we still need ability. Okay, so let's just try here. And let's hope that we're going to get some more ability spheres in the very soon. Agility by 3 points. Auron, so Auron is already in the team. We're not going to increase his magic. No point. But we can increase Lulu's magic by 4 points. Okay. More than enough. Ikimari. Okay, let's move by 1 point. And here, what is it? Scan. It's kinda useful. Okay, so we're done with this. Let's look at the equipment. I guess Auron's going to have something. Nope. Katana. His default weapon is called Katana. It's like they don't have any other ideas. Sensor piercing and water strike. I'm going to change this. No armor scout. Okay, so let's move. Let's move. And these people look like it's everything is back in order. Nothing happened. There were no monsters, no destruction, no terrifying aeons from a creepy looking guy. Everything is okay in the city. Nothing happened. I believe there is a hidden chest nearby, or maybe inside the bar, so I want to check it out. Okay, these people are watching the game, obviously. Simon's Aeon was really something, wasn't it? I'd never seen anything like it. Yeah, we can be easily impressed by it. Is there anything I want to check out here? Nope. So let's move. Let's move. Let's move. Okay, so I guess this is going. This is where it's where the cringe is going to happen.
Right. He did meet someone he knew.
Do you think he'll find a way back to Xanarkand?
In any case, I'll miss having him around.
He's still in town, isn't he? I think I'll go see him. Oh!
Whoa!
Sir Auron!
Look how much respect he has among all the guys. Remember, he's like the hero of this world, entire world. Look at this, they are actually praying to him. They're this.
Sir.
I wish to become your guardian. Do you accept?
You're serious?
How many guardians can she have?
No, no. We accept, right everyone?
Of course, no problem at all.
But why?
I promised Braska.
So it is a promise, like Kingdom Hearts shop.
My father? Thank you, Sir Auron. You're welcome to join us.
And the music in the background is actually Auron's theme, so it's like Auron related.
Hi guys.
Score.
Howdy.
This one I promised Jecht.
Is Sir Jecht alive?
He sounds so salty when he's talking about these promises.
Haven't seen him in 10 years.
see.
You'll meet eventually.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm wondering if they are
What's our
aware
itinerary?
of the fact that Jack is sin,
Come with me.
whatever it means. Okay, so be prepared. This is going to happen. The most cringiest moment in the history of video games.
Hey, watch.
So Yuna finally learned to whistle.
You got pretty good.
You sound sad.
Yeah, maybe.
Want to scream?
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
I'm going to explain more about
know
the
what?
scene right when it ends.
It's embarrassing to say this myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light. A lot of people in Spira depend on us.
Ray of Light. This is
I
how
learned to
the
practice smiling
Kingdom Hearts Birth by
when
Sleep
I'm feeling
0.2
sad, you know.
simple and clean version is named Ray of
I
Light.
know it's hard.
Yeah. I understand. I think.
Right. Now let's see what you can do.
So it's all about
Huh?
Tidus having a problem with
Come on.
accepting the fact that sin is jacked.
Ah.
Whatever it means. It looks terrible.
This is weird.
Next, try laughing out loud.
What?
Come on, show me.
Yeah, this is supposed to be like a romantic scene between those two, but it's not doing its job. So it's
Probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
like the Okay, so it's supposed to be a forced laugh, but it sounds terrible anyway. Okay, and the community made tons of memes about this scene. You can just type in the YouTube the Tidus laughing Tidus or screaming Tidus, and
Thank you.
you'll find tons of memes.
I
And
remember
even the original voice
To be
actor of
full of
Tidus
laughter.
was commenting on this, and he was explaining this, like he believed that
We
people
should
didn't
separate. Just
understood the scene, but they understood
come
it. It's
running.
just utterly performed.
I
So
promise.
a fucking cringe. That's what happened.
Well, let's go.
Okay, but at least that was the most cringiest scene, so it's not like anything
What are
going
you
to top
looking at?
this.
We were just worried you guys might have gone crazy.
Sorry. Well then, all right. Now, we will go to the temple at Jose.
Jose.
And Guardians.
So it's like
Don't
a
forget to smile.
so it's like the Mexican city or what? Jose. Jose. So at least we are now going to get some fighting. More enemies, more battles. Character development. This entire field is filled with all sorts of monsters. Traverse safe sphere level 2. Thanks to the Beside Aurochs achievements, Save spheres now are able to teleport you to the Blitzball Stadium. Okay, so now that we have finished that part of the story, we can now access the Blitzball matches every time we save the game, and our scouts are looking from in entire Spira for valuable players. So this is kinda interesting part of the game to create your own Blitzball team and win the tournaments. It's very like a sports manager game, really. And I even though it may be sometimes the gameplay may be boring, the entire idea is interesting and fun, and it is very efficient to play this, but definitely not something we want to stream.
Short years after their founding, their ranks grew throughout Spira. The Maesters of Yevon feared an uprising.
Okay, so part of the story of Spira's story lore.
Walked along this very road to go face their charges and refute them. He succeeded in winning the Maester's trust, and his legion became an arm of the Yevon clergy. It was then that Yevon gave them the name Crusaders, which they have kept.
Okay, so it's about the founding of Crusaders.
The rest is history.
And this guy is just standing here, waiting for people to walk around and talk to them about. Oh, thank you. To talk about the story.
Huh. That one looks slow.
Looks like we're.
me.
So it's like we're still in the tutorial parts. 7 hours! Okay, so definitely Tidus is not going to perform well.
What the?
And thanks to that, all Auron's weapons have piercing statistic by default. He's able to bypass enemies' high defense values and deal damage without applying the defense stats. Another fight. This time is a pretty big one. Wow! The fuck? Okay, so it rushed like crazy, and now we need to revive Yuna almost instantly. Phoenix down. We want to have them as much as possible.
Thank you.
Okay, dark attack. This is going to work well as long as it's working on them. Okay, so our characters will be able to easily miss him. Have him miss our characters. Okay, so let's back to the free level system. I'm going to have free levels and swap the entire team. It's not that much anything I can do here. I need Tidus to cast haste on himself. How strong is it? Over 1000 health. Wow, that was pretty tough. Okay, so the darkness status is wore off. Let's chew the team. He's going to give massive amounts of experience. Oh, okay, I thought that darkness status was not applied, but we need to remember that Wakka's MP is not infinite, so it's not like it's not like I can darkness them forever, right? Oh, ability sphere. We needed this, so Wakka was the one who needed ability sphere. Silence attack. Okay, this is important. This is going to prevent magic foes to cast spells. So definitely Waka is most wanted guy in the party right now. But it's not like
Do you know what those ruins
other characters
are?
are not going to have similar abilities
Some old city?
in the future.
Correct. A city most ancient.
Another part of the story.
A terrible testament to sin's power. I tremble every time I see them.
Is he following us?
Compared to sin, humans are mere mud puppies.
But I believe humans are the only ones capable of defeating sin.
I almost
A
fell
good
off.
reply. I am relieved to hear you say that, milady Summoner.
Oh?
Where
Pardon
are
me
my
with,
manners? I am
with
matron,
the
a
setting.
scholar at your service, milady.
Mayhan, a scholar,
I am
so
on a journey, studying the history of our world, Spira, seeking its
so he offers
stories,
his
secrets.
knowledge to
My
help
travels
Yuna
have taken me to
in
many
her
places,
task.
and I am troubled by what I have seen. Fragile smiles on people's faces, crumbling at the mere mention of sin. They are counting on you, milady. Give them a reason to
Milady,
rejoice once more.
milady,
I will.
milady. Is there something here? Ah, look at this. There are some Albert transcriptions, but we cannot see what's written here. We have too small knowledge of Albert language, so we need to find more dictionaries. It's like the entire game event in which we are collecting it throughout the entire world. I have received another sword for Tidus. He has like 5 now, and we really need this one. Ice Strike, so... Oh, I believe this Ice Strike may be actually a good choice. So let's have Ice Strike. Okay, that was a bad idea. There's ice enemy. Okay, so at least Yuna can cast Null Frost.
Shield us from frigid blight.
Nice. Okay, Tidus definitely needs to haste himself first. Let's have Waka cast Silence against this guy. And I healed him, so... okay, I'm going to prepare the guys. Look at this, Waka has over 1000 health. Pretty fast. Okay, so let's find other better... Brotherhood is going to be a good weapon. And... oh, so it's Tidus' turn again. Let's kill the dog. Okay, I'm not going to change the weapon. We're going to focus on darking this guy. I like these camera angles. And again, I have no real power against the elemental one. White element. Okay, so let's deal with this faster. I don't want to. I want you to guys to level up. Okay, he has... I don't need to fear about this. Ah, I healed him, so I'm awesome. It's taking forever. Immune. How do I guard? Okay, with triangle. Oh, okay, so at least Yuna has something to do. But is Tidus going to kill him? Yeah, so let's guard, let's guard. I want Yuna to heal Waka first. But I guess I can use these abilities in the menu, so it's not like I need to do this in the battle. Maybe this set of characters is not the best one, but we'll manage. And here are Crusaders, or I don't know.
Lady Summoner, I presume.
Who are
Yes,
they?
I am Yuna.
I am Lucille, captain of the Jose Chocobo Knights.
Jose Chocobo
And I'm
Knights.
Alma. We've been charged to guard the high road.
There have been reports of a large fiend appearing in this area with a taste for chocobos. Do take care, Summoner Yuna.
Taste for
if you are to
chocobos,
rent
so
any chocobos.
there is a monster
Thank
eating
you.
chocobos.
We will be careful.
It has to be a big one.
Good. We should get back to our rounds. Farewell.
Our prayers are with you.
A large fiend?
Let's go get him.
Awesome. The best idea
Why?
possible. Why?
It's the right thing to do.
Why?
It's the right thing to do.
What'd I say now?
Jecht said that a lot too.
He's going
And
to
every time he
diss
said
him every time he has
It
a
meant trouble
chance.
for Braska and me.
Well, I would take it as an offense. When if I would have a similar attitude again towards my father as our main protagonist. So again, no frost. Why is it pink? Okay, so let Tidus handle Doge. Wow. Let Waka handle the flying one. So now everything works fine, but it's kinda a waste to silence it every time. Ah, I forgot that Waka has a wrong weapon. No frost again, it's only 2 MP. Yuna has plenty of MP, so... let's switch to official ball. Apologize for this, pardon me. But I am a human being, right?
It's over.
I don't want to fight any more of
Good,
these
yeah?
elemental shits. Okay, so let's change the system. It's not working that well, at least in this squad. So let's change Waka and Yuna to Oron and Lulu, and then we'll wait for another 2 points.
Ah, a summoner party. You too are a summoner? My name is Belgamine. You are?
Belgamine.
My name is Yuna. Ah, the High Summoner's daughter. I've heard much
So
of
it's
you.
another summoner
But you are
on our
still
way.
fresh on the road, are you not? Yes, I am. I might have a few things to teach you. Let us see which are stronger. My Aeons or yours? A one-on-one match.
So
Not to
she's
the death, of course.
She's offering an
What do you
Aeon
say?
match, so it's like a Pokemon battle. Let's fight.
I'll do my best. Good. Your Aeons have been healed. You can...
So I guess it's going to work well for us. And this Ifrit one is probably being summoned by Belgamine. It looks funny how Yuna is not involved in this
Show me how strong of a link you forged with your Aeons.
in this animation. Okay, so now I cannot bring out Ifrit for some reason. So let's go with Valflor. I can later turn off these animations, but we're using them quite rarely, so let's keep them appearing. Okay. Blizzard is definitely going to hurt Ifrit. And Aeon attributes rise with those of its summoner. Thus, the Ifrit of Ifrit one summoner calls may be very different from the one called by another summoner. Okay. Because this Ifrit's strength and HP are both high, if it will win a straight fight. Try fighting Aeon's shield and boost commands. Okay, so it's another piece of tutorial. Shield stuff from Aeon's over the gauge, but reduces the amount of damage it receives. Shield is the best when you expect the enemy to hit your Aeon powerful attack. So they are like telling me what to do. Okay, so let's follow the commands. They are explaining the mechanism behind the shield and boost. So now I can boost. Look at this. My gauge increased immensely. Okay, now I have 2 turns. Oh no. So the Sonic wins. Look at this. I'm going to have another turn after this. But he's immune to this. Okay, so he's going to attack. Oh, actually not. And let's try Blizzard again. Meteor Strike is going to hurt. And now we have Energy Ray. So let's do this. Through. Is it dead? No, it's still alive. And now it has 2 turns because I used an overdrive. 3 turns! Wow! So it actually finished me off. That was unfair. I cast overdrive and he had 3 turns after that.
You have a lot to learn.
It's not over yet, I believe. Oh, so actually it is. Oh, unfortunately, I thought I would be able to use Ifrit next.
You show promise. With more training, you could defeat Sin.
So I was kinda greedy.
You might defeat Sin before I am able to. I cannot. Huh? Or should I say, I was not able to. You mean farewell, Yuna.
Oh, so
we'll meet again.
Does she imply that she actually fought Sin and lost? Interesting story. I guess that Yuna received a ring. More HP. So as you can see, it is worth talking to NPCs. Some of them are quest starters. Let's call this quest. Is it preemptive strike? Really? Leave him alone. Okay, so Tidus is going to deal with the wolfy one. How many turns did I have? And let's burn this one up. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, now I'm going to switch Tidus with Kimari. Formation, Tidus, Kimari. Let's proceed. Are those? Ah, I thought there's an interaction with this. Another fight! Preemptive strike, but it's for us, preemptive strike. Okay, can I learn something from them? Area, resistance to magic. Placing weapons, resistance to magic. Even though it's resistant to magic, Lulu has no problem defeating them, so... I guess they are not that resistant. Another box here. Remedy. It's like the antidote for every possible negative status. Lady Summoner! Lady Summoner! Every time she meets someone, it's Lady Summoner! Huh.
I'm Callie. Nice to meet you, Callie. Lady Yuna, are you going to bring us the calm? Yes.
The calm is
Very soon.
the period in which sin does not appear. It's like 10 years. Every 10 years sin appears, and
I'll do my best.
so it's like never-ending cycle.
And good luck to your guardians as well.
And they want to bring the calm again. Will Yuna be able to make this? Who knows? I guess she will.
What's the calm?
Okay, so it's going to be explained right now.
The calm is a time of peace. It comes after a summoner defeats sin, and lasts until sin reappears.
Huh?
Sin dies and is reborn.
I get it.
So it's futile, to be honest.
I thought it was weird. Yuna's dad defeated Sin 10 years ago, right? But Sin's still here. Didn't make much sense till now. Wait, if it just comes back...
Don't say it isn't worth it.
It's actually kind of interesting story. Let's have a question here. Is it actually worth defeating Sin? Let's say we defeat him once, and then we have 10 years of a peaceful life without any risk of being killed by Sin and having our civilization destroyed. So, is it really worth it? Is it worth all these hardships to have these 10 years? So I guess it's pretty much is. Let's imagine that people during those 10 years could improve in technology or in any other way to find out even more effective way against sin. So this wouldn't be any big trouble every 10 years, right? But I'm not sure if it's actually 10 years, but it is a good question. Is it worth killing? Is killing sin worth it?
Because it is.
Yuna believes it is.
Even for a little while, people can sleep in their beds without being afraid. That kind of time is worth anything. Don't say it isn't worth it. Your words that day, Yuna, I remember them well.
It's actually kind of interesting how in his own head, when he's commenting those events, he has that different voice when in general. A better voice in my opinion. Okay, how long is it going to last? Okay, let's have this one attacked by Kimari, but the amounts are not very interesting here. Well, it's kind of a magic, right? This one is dead. So let's fire up this one. Overkill, yeah. Okay, he cannot reach him.
Farewell.
Oh, Oron could hit him, but Kimari couldn't. Oron has probably lower accuracy than Kimari. So let's check this out. I was even about to check out the stats. Kimari, accuracy 7, and Oron has 3. So how come Oron is able to hit that flying opponent and Kimari couldn't? But don't ask me. No more ability spheres, unfortunately. I would like to meet this dragon-like monster again, to have another ability sphere. And here's another ability sphere needed. Extract ability. Okay, that would be very, very... okay, we need this. We need this. So anytime I have ability sphere, I need to save it for this ability, and we'll have Waka extract ability every time he fights. Oron. He's moving by 2 points. Sphere, okay. Lulu. Let's increase her personality by 200 HP and defense by 2 points. Yuna. Another ability points required here. And Tidus. Agility increased and the defense increased. Okay, so let's mix up the team. Let's have Yuna with Orom and Waka. And Lulu, Kimari and Tidus. Okay, but everything without Lulu will be in disadvantage. And let's heal the gang. So we can use Yuna's healing here, and we're using the mana here, so it's like using potions is not required here that much. Okay, a Blitz Ball. Is something going to happen here? Ah, so he just kicks the ball and the ball is no more. Hey, that was my ball. Awesome. Is it going to backfire in the future? Who knows? Okay, Null Frost. Let Waka kill this one. Oh, it actually survived. And now we need to deal with this one. Okay, at least he's dealing almost 100 damage against this. I want to check overdrive styles after this, because there might have be some changes implemented, and we aren't even aware of it.
Farewell.
Wow, wasn't supposed to be an overkill. It was kinda close. So I want to config. Oh, so there's even arranged. So it's really rearranged. Let's leave this. Okay, here we can have this Leon scenes, but let's stay with default one. Okay, I want to change the overdrive status for mode. Dragon Fang. What's actually going on here? Okay, so I'm kinda lost. How do I change the mode? But do I set it for Yuna, or do I am I setting it for... Okay, it looks like I'm setting it for every other character than Yuna. Okay, so Stoic. Target character takes damage. Stoic. Does anyone have something else besides Stoic? There are like 10 or more ways of having overdrive mode, overdrive gauge increased. So this is kinda weird that we have only a single one. Even at this point of the game, it's not like we're at the very beginning. Okay, Another ring for Yuna. It's like they are giving Yuna so many items. They really love her. They have a big trust in her. Okay, fire elemental. So we go with Null Blaze.
From fiery fury.
And we need to have Waka change his weapon into Scout, so he's going to deal with the elemental one. And let's hope that Auron is going to hit the flying enemies. That was kinda naive from my side. 800 health, kinda. Kinda lots of health. And its mechanism is like every time it gets hit, it increases in size, and ultimately he's blowing up. Auron is going to tank it. Okay, so let's hope that Auron actually. You can do this, Auron. You're not that bad. Okay, so maybe let's deal with them first, since the elemental has silence. So okay, so he even skipped a turn. No, not Null Shock. Not Null Shock. I want to cure. I want to cure Waka. So it's like Waka has to deal with everything all by himself. Okay, it's definitely going down next time. But if I'm not going to take this down, he would probably increase in size one more time and kill me with self-destruct. And remember, when I have 3 party members dead, it's game over, right? You can actually lose in this game. It didn't happen in the first 7 hours of our stream, but yeah, you can lose. You can lose in Final Fantasy X. It's possible.
It is an honor, Sir Orin.
Thanks.
What kind of comment is sub? And they are talking to each other. It's an honor to serve with you. Big Auron. Sir Auron, Big Auron. Okay, let's kill this one. Overkill. Ech, those doggos. Leave her alone!
Piece of cake!
Yeah, that one actually was a piece of cake. Okay, so let's have Yuna increase her level, and then we'll change the team. These highlands are pretty big. Oh, we have this one, and she's dead. Oh, at least. Okay, so she have managed to save herself, but that was close one. At least he didn't. That bull-like one. He didn't use an ability. Really? Leave her alone. Okay, so now Auron can shine and use his power break. And it decreases strength of the enemies, so now it's not going to be that much of a threat. I could use Dark Attack from Waka, but it is like going to be a last attack, so let's save it. We can tank it. Wow, it was a critical. Okay, I want you not to be healed. Nice one. I'm going to restart the stream after this battle, since it's 8 p.m. Wow, it's like lasting forever.
Farewell.
I thought it was like only on 3 turns or something, but
That's
it was
how it's done.
it was lasting for a longer period of time. A-Blade. Okay, we did actually receive. Yes. Okay, so let's move Waka here. No. Okay, but at least we can see that when we're moving back in the sphere grid, we don't need as much moves as we originally need. Okay, extra ability. So every time Waka is going to fight, we will use it. And who are we going to give a luck to? But probably Tidus. Sir Oron, let's give him two moves. He's increasing in health, so it's like the only way he can improve in is having more health and health and health. So he's definitely a tank in this team, in the entire party. I have changed the team, so. Wow, it's really worth talking to these guys. Okay, so let's restart the stream. We are getting back very soon. Stay tuned with Furbens stream.